man, this is lifestyles of the poor and unfucking fortunate. But I tell you what, but bitch, we got views.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Squint615, and I'd like to welcome you back to
ChadArmesTV.com.
That's right. This being episode 102. Yeah. Me, Chet Arms, Leroy Biggs, sit down to discuss a few things. Normally, when us three get together, it's a pretty interesting episode, and then, to say the least, this one here falls nothing short of that. But quick disclaimer. We became a fan of these disclaimers, if you haven't noticed. But quick disclaimer. There is a good 10 or 12 minutes of us talking about our new fantasy football league. And it's solely because we're so hype about it. And y'all try to catch some of the people that are involved with that. And because this is the beginning of it. And we'll kind of touch on this from time to time. Probably like once a week, either on the podcast or on Chad's Lives or my live or something. But it will be an ongoing discussion for 17 weeks of NFL football. But just ignore that 10, 12 minutes if you don't appreciate it like we do. We apologize, but there will be a lot of shit talking when it comes to that subject. So with all that being said, hope you guys enjoy episode 102 of the podcast you guys claim to love so much. And again, shout out to
ChadArmesTV.com.
Shout out to our sponsor. Let's hit that real quick. And then we'll get into episode 102. Bow. Yo, real quick. Let's take 1 second, Chad, real quick.
Yeah.
Just to thank one of our sponsors, the GOAT, Mark Gray, over at South Nashville Heating and Cooling.
For sure.
Right? Those guys are amazing at what they do. They're expert in any type of HVAC services you could ever want. We're talking like expert design, superior service, quality installation since 1985.
85, dude. 85.
That's almost 40 years.
That's insane.
I just turned 40. That's a long time. I'm really old. So obviously these guys know what they're doing. You guys need anything like that? Let me show you. These guys right here, they're the guys to call. Y'all see the name, the number, anything you may need, South Nashville Heating and Cooling can get it done.
For sure. And what better time to have them come help you out?
You said it, dude.
It's hotter than two rats making hot, passionate whoopee in a wool sock outside at all times.
That sounds pretty accurate.
You walk outside and you have heat stroke.
That's dead on. I totally agree.
Mark's your go-to guy. If you want it blowing snow biscuits in your crib, you hit up South Nashville Heating and Cooling.
Do them a favor. When you get them on the phone, tell them you heard about them when I got some shit to say to podcast.
For sure.
For what it's worth. But, one more time, shout out to South Nashville Heating and Cooling, man. Y'all see the name, y'all see the number, man. Get at them. It's I got some shit to say to podcast, man. We're back like we don't stop because we never do. Trust me. All we do is work. Y'all know me.
Fuck you, Squint.
That's right. R.I.P.
Whizzle Fizzle.
Forever and always. With me as always,
ChadArmesTV.com.
that's right. And the kid's back, and he's looking fresh as fuck. Shout out to David Manning. But we got...
Mr. Biggs in the motherfucking show.
Let's get it.
Talking about these. Oh, let me hear you say. Oh, well, let me talk about them. Oh, let me hear you say. Oh, let me talk about them.
So I hit him with the sprinkler, and I was throwing the dice.
I started swag surfing, and then I went into something that Shaq used to do. I think that's some kind of fraternity thing. I'm not trying to perpetrate.
Yeah, definitely not. No disrespect. Absolutely.
How about I threw the fishing reel at Chad? Right?
And he missed
and
it.
He jerked, and I went like this.
Oh, shout out to Chad's cough.
Hell yeah. Shout out to Coffee McCofferson, baby.
So the three amigos, we're back at it.
Three. The boys are back in town. Yeah. Look here. R.I.P. to AIDS. That's all I'm going to say, baby.
Shout out to
RIP to AIDS.
I almost said it. Did you hear
RIP
that?
AIDS.
Yeah. Shout out to Irvin Johnson.
Oh, I thought you were going to say shout out to AIDS.
I started
Shout
to,
out Magic.
and that's why I stopped it. Yeah,
Shout out Magic. My boy had a 30-year career. Ain't washed his dick once.
My motherfucking man Magic said AIDS, abracadabra.
Yeah, abracadabra for real. He got diagnosed with AIDS in like 92.
He got with his girl, right? And she's like, Magic, and pushed him a condom, and his word for word response was
And he still, but he still looks the exact same. He hasn't aged at all.
aged.
Black don't crack, even if it's got a little dookie on the end of it.
Oh man! Shout out to Magic Johnson. Shout out to AIDS.
Come on the show, dude.
You said it. He's probably watching.
I think he probably
If
is.
Magic Johnson watches this show, I
think
got
he
enough
does.
smoke to.
Every celebrity we mention, 9 times out of 10 they are watching.
Let's go through some celebrities that are watching right now. Not only on the playback, but on the premiere.
Yeah,
Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood for sure is watching.
He inboxes me all the time.
Yeah.
Not only is Clint Eastwood, he's kind of let it be known in the community.
Yeah.
And not only him, but Gary Busey.
Gary
actually
Busey.
watches
Hey,
the show.
no, the fuck. Look, I
what
was a
happened?
big. Gary Busey
Yeah.
just had a sexual assault thing.
Oh my God! Well, he does not watch the show.
Like, I swear.
He stopped watching when he caught the sexual.
Gary
assault.
Coleman. Well, no, he died.
He did.
Yeah.
He did. He don't watch no
His
more.
ghost is watching the show.
Alanis Morissette had
She
sex
definitely
with me.
Isn't it ironic? You know what I'm saying?
Isn't it ironic?
I gave her a jagged little
Don't
pill.
you think?
Dude, that's so great that Leroy knows about
like
Alanis Morissette. Because she came out with those songs before he was even a thought.
Dude, I've been watching Seinfeld.
Dude, my favorite show of all time.
How you feel about it?
Chad's definitely George Costanza.
Absolutely.
I am without a fucking doubt Kramer.
Yeah, you are Kramer.
You're like Jerry Seinfeld if he was a Mormon.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something weird.
Yeah. I'm definitely Costanza, though. Super paranoid all the time, panicky. Just always.
O.N.E's a lane.
We finally got an O&E
Shout out
drop.
O.N.E. Let's hear it.
I'm on the way. I'm on the way.
Motherfucker.
Gotta work on the
Welcome to
volume a
my
little bit.
area. Say, run your mouth by anything you see, and I'm
I don't know why it comes up so low.
Yeah, it's low.
I don't know. This
Shout out
probably
to
loud
O.N.E.
as fuck to them. They're like, ah.
Shout out Low Blows.
Yeah. Shout out low blow. Shout out blowjobs.
Okay.
Why not?
The best jobs. You know what I'm saying?
All jobs. Big or small. All jobs.
They took our job.
So, fun fact. Shit. I'm all over the fucking place with these dumbass.
NGD, baby.
Jesus.
Nashville girl out in the building.
I got some shit to say. Had their first fantasy football draft last night.
We did. And we're going to talk about it. And I know
I
that
got
people don't like
fucked.
You didn't get fucked. Let's talk about it.
You want to?
So,
We're gonna
Say it a little bit more stern.
there's 14 people in the draft.
So
or in the league.
We're
I know
totally
4 of
fucking assassinating this episode when we talk football this early, but
We can just briefly talk about it. We don't have to talk about it for a long period of time.
it's football season, guys.
But fantasy football, we decided to do a fantasy league.
It started with 10 people, then it grew to 12, and now
Yeah.
it's grown to 14.
Yeah. it's-
More than I've ever played with. I've only played with 10 in my life.
Yeah. But how do you three fellas feel about your teams?
Great.
We can just talk about our teams.
I am so goddamn disgusted.
Shout
So
out GD.
the thing with Leroy is we were trying to
Wait,
get
really?
him in the draft. What just happened?
He said GD, and I said shout out GD, and he said, what, really?
I thought he said no GD. As
God damn it! No, what?
What?
So yeah, Leroy was having trouble
7'4".
getting into the draft because he wasn't using the app. So me and Squints were on FaceTime. I had Leroy on my other phone. We were trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
When he got
Hilarious.
in
Totally. I've told people about this today.
there, he
literally.
he had the second pick, right? My boy Justin picked first, and he picked. Who did he pick for? Jonathan.
Jonathan Taylor.
Shout out
Tell you who
to
he
Home
did
Improvement.
get.
Jonathan Taylor
Yeah,
Thomas.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
So then Leroy didn't get it.
But he said, dude, I'm almost there. He's trying to get in. Me and
Yeah.
Chad are on three-way with him, trying to get him in here, right? It's just I'm on the computer, Chad's on the app, Leroy's on a computer, so I'm trying to describe to him over 2 speakerphones how to get to where we're at. And as he's dialing in, he makes the comment, I better not get Christian McCaffrey. Is exactly what he said.
And then auto pick happened, and
He got Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, I got some shit to say.
Go.
Why the fuck are white people still playing professional sports? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about
it's
it,
a
right?
touchy subject. We
Let's,
can talk
well,
about it.
I'm going to fucking touch on it.
Go ahead.
Troy Aikman, right?
Go
Ain't
on.
got shit on Randall Cunningham, right? We've been proving this shit since the 80s. You know who played basketball in the 50s? A bunch of goddamn accountants. And I bet a lot of them name were fucking Carl. You know what I mean?
Carl, for sure, Carl.
Bill, too. Bill.
And then what happened?
Carl,
Dr.
and-
J came, right? Dr. J, Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, all these late great. Well, I know Bill Russell's dead. RIP.
right.
they came and changed the fucking game. Now, look, I'm saying this as a very fat white man. I am falling on my sword. I want to be entertained. I don't want to watch somebody's fucking church league nephew fucking run the fucking football. Christian McCaffrey, he's great. Yeah, the 5 weeks of the year he fucking plays, dude.
Before he gets annihilatedly injured. Is that a word? Annihilated?
Absolutely not.
It is now. I just created
annihilatedly.
it. Write it down.
It's like,
I just
How do you spell it?
I just gave you something. Figure it out.
like if Tom Brady, right,
Yeah.
can make, I don't know how much he's making now, but if that
Lots.
motherfucker can make $20 million a year, like, I don't know. There's people like Kimbo Slice dying with fucking $1 million in the bank.
Chad,
Like,
go. What you gonna say?
Tom Brady isn't white. He's a robot.
First
Or
of
an
all,
alien, one of the two.
cracker.
So the draft,
Yeah.
Leroy gets stuck with Christian McCaffrey second. Fun fact: I had 5th overall pick in the draft, and had he been available, I would have got him. If that
Yeah,
makes
but
you feel any better, because I
It
love
doesn't
Christian
make me feel
McCaffrey.
better because if I was betting on me and you picking the same people, I would
So-
not have entered.
What I'm going to do is I'm just going to run down the first round of who got picked, and that I'm not
Okay.
going to. So
Yeah.
first pick was my boy Justin. He was mad when I called and told him he was going to be first pick because he knows when you pick first, then it's snake league. So there's 14 teams, so he's not picking again for fucking ever. He picked Jonathan Taylor from the Colts, which makes sense because dude's going to put up numbers. Leroy
he's a
got
beast.
auto picked Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
Number 3, shout out Trapper Mandel. He joined the league. He got Cooper Kupp, which was obviously a great pick.
Shout out Trap.
My boy Chad, you, the one that is in the group chats a lot. He picked Derrick Henry, obviously. Squints was number 5. He went with Josh Allen.
First quarterback off the board.
Yeah. 6 was Troy Money. He was on auto draft, and it did Justin Jefferson from the Vikings, which is a good pick for
Not
sure.
for your first fucking pick, though.
Well, but it was the auto draft. Yeah, I don't know. The auto draft was weird.
Yeah. Hey, dear Yahoo Sportsbook, your fucking AIs are crystal meth tweakers.
Yeah, they really are.
It was weird. Number 7 was Jonathan Craig. He picked up Aaron Jones, running back from Green Bay, that's the thing. I don't really know what the best way to go in the first round would be. Is it a running back, receiver,
Yeah,
quarterback?
that's debatable. That's the biggest debate on the planet when it comes to fantasy football. What do you go for first?
If it was 6 or 8 teams, then you can think completely different. But when it's 14,
I really think it's just changed over time.
that too. Number 8 was Fathead. He picked Jalen Waddle, which he's gonna get a lot of looks, obviously, with Tua, hopefully this year.
He just got paid.
Yeah. Number 9 was Maui. Shout out Maui. Austin Eckler.
Shout out Maui and his 3 quarterbacks.
Yeah. So Maui was on auto draft, I think, most of it. He got Austin Eckler, which was for the Chargers running back. 10 was Country Man. He got Jamar Chase. Obviously, I was number 11, and I didn't know what to go with.
And this
I
is
picked
the first
Stephon
round.
Diggs. Yeah.
Yeah.
I picked Stephon Diggs because I'm thinking, well, Josh Allen's going to throw him the ball a lot, and so that's who I picked. I almost picked Mahomes, but I didn't, and he went next. O.N.E. picked Mahomes.
Shot O.N.E.
Yeah, and then 13 was Chance, our buddy Chance that does the website and stuff. He got Tom Brady, and then the last pick was LBC Squincy's brother-in-law Jay. He picked Dalvin Cook. That's how the first round shook out. But
It was fun as fuck.
it was really fun doing the picking and figuring out how things
it was
worked.
great.
It was cool.
I enjoyed it.
I had fun. I literally when it was over though, and how many rounds, Chad? 7 or 8?
No,
It was an
more than that.
hour-long convo.
It was so fun, and we stayed on the phone the whole time. But Amy came out here right when it was over, and I said, "Dude, that was some of the funnest shit ever."
That
It
was
was
16,
so fun.
16 rounds, yeah.
We were rolling, dude.
But overall, I really do think that all three of us, just because we're here, I think we all have solid teams.
Hold on. So this was disclosed to me after the fact, right? Which I'm cool with. I'm falling on the sword. How much are we paying?
It's $50 buy-in.
I said 100, but whatever.
Yeah. Okay. So there's $700 to win. I have lost friends over $60.
Yeah.
If I get close,
But it's winner take all.
if I hold on, I got some shit to say.
Go.
If I get close to a $700 purse and this fucking cracker from North Carolina fucks me out of it, dude, you're going to see a whole different rage. I got a vein somewhere in here. And when it fucking courses, dude.
Well, what I was what a good thing that somebody suggested too. A couple people suggested. I know Fathead did, and I think somebody else. Maybe I don't know if it was Trap or if it was. I can't remember somebody else, but maybe it was Country. I can't remember. If like, it's also going to be cool too. Like if you're playing, say me and Squints or me and you are playing one week, we could do a bet on our game. You know what I'm saying? Like loser, like $25 or something, just to kind of throw some shit in there, just to make it fun. Or you don't want to do that? That's fine. I'm just.
Well, I mean, we can't like.
You can do side bets and shit.
Can we do like little parlay bets? Like, Chet, if I beat you, I give you an ounce of dope.
I mean, whatever works. Who do you think your best pick was, Leroy?
Not my first pick.
Well, you didn't pick that one.
My first one, Josh Allen. That was my favorite.
My first, probably. What's the wide receiver from New Orleans? Michael
Thomas.
I got Michael Thomas so fucking late.
Yeah, so late. It was like 6th round, dude.
Yeah, he was way late in there.
And I picked up Justin Fields.
Yeah, for sure.
Quarterbacks all went late, man.
Mine would probably be. I think my favorite pick, my best was Kelsey. I think.
You got Travis Kelce?
Yeah, I
didn't know that.
Yeah, I got him second.
So the best pick to me, and I've bitched about him every year. I've earned the right to bitch about him. Fucking Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league.
Right.
And that's all the fuck there is to it. Joe Burrow is a damn good quarterback. Patrick Mahomes is the best fucking quarterback there is. Hey, something popped up on the screen. They're cool.
It's okay. Yeah.
But yeah, I think that your steal pick was for sure Michael Thomas.
Agreed.
But I think all three of us. I don't want to harp on it too long because I know people. I just wanted to touch on it a little bit, but I'm excited about the league. I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be cool because we're all. I've never ran a league before. I've been in multiple Yahoo fantasy football leagues. I just haven't in the last 3 or 4 years.
Ran plenty of trains. Never ran a league.
Right. Oh God.
I can't wait. I love how as the season progresses. When did we establish the fee needs to be paid?
Week 4.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, week
Cover
4.
my fees yet?
Which a couple people have already sent theirs.
Oh,
Can
did
I
they?
say?
Yeah,
I'm just keeping it.
Can I
aside.
save up bad habits money?
So the 50.
Whatever you want to do, Bubba. Yeah, we'll make sure we get it taken care
So
of.
we're doing 50.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I tell you what, if I fucking win, I tried to pass it.
I've just already said 50 to everybody.
If I fucking win, and for some reason there ain't 700.
No, everybody will pay. Don't be. Everybody's.
I'm going to go to each individual and kick them in the shin.
Everybody's going to pay.
Makes sense.
It's going to be fun though, dude.
Yeah, super stoked about it.
Yeah, it's the first time
Look,
I've ever done
$700
a fantasy draft. Ever.
Yeah, and if people want to decide on will we do first, second, third, or if y'all just want to do winner take all, it's up to y'all.
I think we should definitely do winner take all.
I mean that's whatever.
If you ain't first, you're last.
Yeah, I'm with whatever y'all are.
Can we make a pact right here? Can we form an alliance? I got some shit to say.
No.
Alliance. Why?
Because
Why is First Baptist Church in Dixon, Tennessee, calling my phone?
Call them back.
I'm
not calling
It's
them.
perfect for fucking content. Please call them back.
I think you
I'll
should
do
just
all the
answer
talking.
answer it on speaker.
Please.
Let's tell them Satan's Kitchen. Can I take your order? Let's have fun.
This is a first. I got some shit to say.
Who are we
I got
calling?
some shit to say exclusive.
First Baptist Church.
We're on the phone with God.
I'm sure it was a robocaller. Pussies.
God better have a voicemail.
Press A is not available at the moment.
No.
At the tone,
Who did it say?
message. To end your recording, press
It said God.
To reach an operator, press 0.
Hi, my name is Kenneth Curtis. I just missed a call from here. I'm pretty sure it was about my son Cole's brisk. We are ready to chop it, clean it from the top. You know what I mean, sort of say. I don't want there to be any hors d'oeuvres. I don't just kind of feel bad about eating finger foods when homeboy's getting his little pack of chopped.
Oh my Lord.
But anyways, call me back. My number is this number. And once again, my name is Kenneth Curtis, and I'm talking about my son Cole's brisk.
Start.
Uh-huh. Shout out to the
Ladies and gentlemen, we're the Jerky Boys.
Oh, chill! You're a jerky boy, motherfucker.
Dude, that is so funny. First Baptist Church in Dixon, Tennessee just called my phone. And then this one called it back. That was great. So, yeah, Chad Arms TV, I got some shit to say the podcast, man. Fantasy Football League.
In full effect.
Hey, it's in full effect. We'll give, we'll probably do segments once the season starts. It may just be 8 to 10 minutes, just depending on
That hat looks
how
nice.
it goes.
Leroy.
It sure does. Show and prove, baby. But yeah, man, salute to everybody that's in the league. And it's going to be fun times.
Fun fact. Off camera today, I saw Chad Arms shooting a Leroy Biggs interview.
For sure.
An official interview.
Yes. So we've never really done, when we first started to do interview content, RIP Wizzle, those were not really interviews. It was just me filming Worm and him just shooting the shit. You know what I mean? The first one we attempted to do, me and Mel went, the first time I met Leroy, we went and did a somewhat interview, but it wasn't. It was kind of like, who is Leroy Biggs, is what we called it. And it was like 5 random clips of him telling stories and stuff like that. But we've never really done a formal interview with Leroy. I've done segments here, how you met Dub, how you met Stoner, and stuff like that. But we got a full interview.
We've done it, but we've never done an interview.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think we actually live streamed that on ChadArmes TV. But it's on private.
Smell it.
Well, I tried the best I could. But look forward to that. Stay tuned for that. We've also got an interview on the way with with Country Maine, which is really good.
Shout out Country.
Yeah. And the interview with Trapper Mandel just dropped this week. Oh, yeah. Leroy Biggs interview. Finally got one coming out on the channel soon. Stay tuned. Got some other content on the way, podcast content on the way. Just stay tuned, man.
Yeah, we always working, man. Ain't no
Trying
secret there.
to. But what's been going on with everybody, man?
Gary Busey is apparently a fucking a dirty man, and let me tell you what.
Well, I didn't even know what happened.
I was such a Gary Busey supporter.
Chet fucking Steadman, Rookie of the Year. Hell yeah.
Chet Steadman.
Fucking Steadman.
Yeah,
Bro,
dude.
he is fucking bonkers. Fucking
of course. Yeah,
he's fucking crazy. I respect somebody that's living in society and they ain't got a scruple none about them. And
listen, I'm reading. Go ahead. I'm
crazy's cute, right?
He about died. He got in like a really bad accident.
You can tell. Look at him.
Yeah. That's what
But-
happened to him, though.
So here we go. Actor Gary Busey denied allegations of sexual misconduct when a TMZ producer caught up with him at a Malibu gas station. All of that just sounds interesting. None of that happened, Busey said. Nothing happened, nothing. It's all false. Busey told the person recording the footage he was talking way too fast and that he couldn't understand him multiple times. I was not inappropriate at all. I have eyewitnesses. So, okay, he's charged with
Imagine
fourth
talking to
degree
Gary
criminal
Busey.
sexual contact.
I don't know what that means. I just hear
Golly,
sexual
mystical.
contact.
Yeah,
But
and it
like-
says 1 count of criminal attempt, sexual contact, 1 count of harassment to an alleged incident took place at Monster Mania event, which is a horror movie convention that celebrities go to.
Busey fondled someone at the Monster Mash.
At the Doubletree Hotel, it says.
Oh,
And then he said
at least
none of
they
it
give you a
happened.
cookie. He probably don't remember it. Crazy fuck.
That's nuts,
Imagine
dude.
how
Dude.
unintelligible or unintelligible
Unintelligible.
you have to be
Second word
for
created.
Gary Busey to stop and say, "I can't understand you."
Yeah, dude. That's another level.
Chet
Y'all remember?
Steadman.
Y'all remember the Family Guy scene where he's like, "How you doing today, Gary Busey?" And the mirror talks back. He says, "Good."
That's
Dude.
great shit.
Shout out Mike Busey.
For real.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Mike Busey. Sausage Castle, Mike Busey?
Oh,
Yeah.
Mike, come get on the show. Defend
Please.
Defend
I've
your
reached
granddad,
out, dude.
or your
I've never met Mike Busey. I've heard stories
I've
from
met him.
Jelly and
Yeah. I met him at he hosted something Jelly did once.
yeah.
And I met him that night.
Yeah.
But I talked to him a little bit that night. But that's where I got the oh yeah.
Oh yeah, because see, and what's funny is I'm saying hell yeah. Oh
Yeah, he says hell yeah, I think.
yeah.
If I remember right. It used to be
But-
something he does. I don't know if he still does it.
Has there been anything in the news lately, or music wise? Any new music that y'all have been listening
I love
to?
how Chad said that like he was reading it off the teleprompter.
Yeah.
In
Has there
today's
been
news,
anything on the news
The
lately?
game dissed Eminem.
Fuck
Oh.
that. Did he? Or he just
Yeah. So, all right. With that being said,
ping.
Hit it.
album's not that bad.
The
No, me
album's
and
not.
Quinn's talked about that. Yeah,
The album
on
is
something.
not.
Yeah.
I actually bought it.
You bought
did
it?
you?
I actually bought it.
I
yeah.
didn't go that far. I did use some of my
No,
monthly-
like I didn't have any knowledge going into it. I bought it to listen.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
The disc though, dude.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Dude,
You
It's just
had
an
10 minutes.
It's attention, bro. That's all that is.
Okay, I get that.
Do you
but
think he's gonna
MGK
get attention
hold on,
from
hold on.
Eminem, though?
No.
No.
Because it was so fucking like
Pathetic.
script. There was a script to it. You can't say you've never listened to Eminem and then the whole dish you're fucking referencing bars from multiple
Dude,
different albums.
I don't get on Twitter, but I saw where Twitter was lighting him up, showing tweets where like 2 or 3 years ago he had Eminem as number 4 in his top 5 all time.
Yeah. And I'm not like,
But you don't listen to him. You know what I'm saying?
and that's the thing, man. I'm a Game fan, bro.
Yeah, me too, bro.
That,
like
like-
older, his first 2 albums for sure.
I like it all, bro. And he like think about who he disses.
Mm-hmm.
When the Game dissed Meek Mill, that is in my top 5 diss records.
Really?
Okay,
Yeah, it's called Pest Control.
I remember that song.
I remember
yeah.
the record.
Yeah,
Wow.
Like
that's
top
dope.
5.
Look,
This was so stupid because it like, all right, first of all, what if Eminem said something about your fucking daughter?
Oh,
You'd have every fucking crackhead from fucking, North to South California on a fucking bounty,
mm-hmm.
yeah,
True.
right?
Yes.
And it's like, you're not in the top 5, Eminem, like, bro, like,
well, and
what?
the Game to me, I listened to the album all the way through, and it's a lot. There's so many songs, man. It's almost
it really
it's a double
is like
album.
20. No, it's 30.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
It's
think it is 30
2
songs.
hours. It's 2 hours long.
Yeah, it's for sure. It's 29 songs, an hour and 52 minutes long. Yeah, and out of that whole album, I think the best stuff that he did was that LA Leakers freestyle. Did y'all see that one?
That LA
did.
Lakers
He-
freestyle was murder.
Dude, he snapped.
Yeah.
But too, it's like,
And I don't think that was on the album. That was just something different, right? That was just another.
well, I think Eminem already did his response, and it was
It was like 4 months ago.
no.
Okay, good.
No, it was a post. It was a picture.
Okay.
Game goes into like, oh well, Dre don't fuck with him anymore. Maybe he just imagined, and Dre, executive produced some shit for.
Yeah.
Well, like, Eminem posts a picture 12 hours after it comes out because he mentioned Dre, he mentioned Snoop, and it's Eminem, Dre, and Snoop.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's like, and the caption's something fucking vague as fuck, like,
Oh,
shit.
me and a couple of buddies is what it said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hanging with a couple bros or some shit. And it was him, it was Eminem, Dre, and Snoop.
and it's just
That's so
like, I
funny.
mean, what is there, like,
What is there to say?
right,
Like,
for real, like, how many album sales are you going to get? Are we making this a race thing? Is that really what we're doing? Eminem is the most liberal motherfucker there is. He's not, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. And what's crazy is like if you go back to listen to, because I've been listening to all the old Eminem albums. I listened to all the way up until like leading up to that curtain call greatest hits, the 2 that just dropped.
Yeah. I hadn't even listened to that yet.
I haven't listened to that one yet, but I've went back and listened to all of his albums leading up to it just the last few weeks. And they're so good. There's a couple of albums that obviously were kind of misses to me.
Eminem's best song came out like 3 years ago, and it's called Fall.
Fall. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
listen to that, every word in fucking Fall.
I still think Eminem has the best rap album of all time with Eminem Show. I think I'll say the Eminem Show is my favorite rap album of all time. I don't want to say the best. It's just my favorite because that's the album I've listened to the most. I feel like Till I Collapse is his best song he's ever done. I think it's a great song. It's still, I think, one of his most streamed songs too, but
Till I Collapse.
yeah.
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, for sure.
Put it this way.
Go.
I want y'all to listen to Fall.
No, I will for sure. I've listened to it. It's just
The
been-
end of it, because I don't want to paraphrase and get it wrong. The last words of the song was, I brought the world 50 Cent. You just squat, piss, and moan. But I'm not going to fall, bitch.
Yeah, that's on the Kamikaze album. Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah, that I'm telling you that.
don't tell me about the culture. I inspired the Hobsons, the Logics, the Coles, the Nas, the K5, the whatever. Like,
Yeah.
Like, and see, to me, Kamikaze for Eminem was like the comeback because he dropped that Revival album and it was just a miss to me. Like that album, I just didn't really feel it. But when he dropped Kamikaze, that's when he had the MGK disc and that song you're talking about. And I think that one was really, really
but
dope.
even then, dude, the MGK disc is so much better than the Games disc.
No, for sure. Oh, you're talking about MGK's Eminem disc?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Games, it wasn't he's just rapping like Eminem for 10 minutes, dude. It's the weirdest shit. It's so weird.
Like if he had did that LA Leaker shit
Yeah.
and talked shit about Eminem.
Yeah, that would have made more sense to me, too.
I think I said it on the podcast. Sorry, I've been balls deep. I got a new phone. I said it on the episode. Me and you talked about the Game album, the Meek Mill record. It's got the Tila sample from Show Enough, bro. I listened to that on my way home today. That
For sure.
record is all on my radar. I love it.
Going back to the Game album, he had like 4 songs on the album where it's sampling Thuggish Ruggish Bone, the one with Wayne on it.
And he
And
tries
that's
to
where
rap
his
like
whole
them.
budget went. Did you see what happened?
No,
They had to take NBA Youngboy off of the album.
they just couldn't afford him.
They couldn't afford him. And fucking Game wants to go and talk shit. He's like, I've never paid for a verse in my life, much less $200,000. Like, you can't go diss somebody that's arguably one of the greats, or at least in the debate.
Right. I get it.
And then fucking put out an album to support it, and then have to take off the songs from it because you can't afford it.
And
You can't
Game
talk about it.
Game has had too many things that he said that people have called him out and said he's capping anyway. There's no way he hasn't paid for a feature. There's no way, dude. When you're at that level.
There's no way he skipped a $7 million tour to play 2K.
I just watched an interview clip of Megan Thee Stallion talking about how she paid Future $250,000 cash for that feature for her album. She went and got somebody to get cash out of the bank and bring it to him for the feature that she got from him. So like that shit, Game is paid
Shout
for a
out
feature.
Future.
Dude, for sure. That's a come up. Another thing that dropped today, Trapper Mandela's new album Hard Times drops today as this is being released. Shout out to Trap. His interview's up on the channel.
Love Trap.
Yeah, Trap's good people, man. He's extended family for sure. But I look forward to when we're recording this, it hasn't came out yet, but it's out now. So salute to Trap. He's going to pull up on the podcast again soon. He said he wanted to come back through.
Dope. Need that.
And so
yeah, I'm stoked about that new album, dude.
yeah, man. He said it's 11 songs, all solo joints. I know that Bandplay did some of the production, but he said he worked with a lot of new producers on this one too. And it's a more real life type album, like as he was going through a whole lot when he was recording this one.
Yeah.
He talked about it in the interview. But I'm looking forward to seeing it hearing it because it's I'm a huge fan of Trap anyway.
Yeah. I think it's 11 songs.
Yeah, 11 songs. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he had originally had 12 and then he took one off. He said one of them didn't feel like it fit. So
What's the name of the album?
Hard Times.
Yeah.
Yeah. So salute to him. Salute to Grind Hard.
Yeah, I hit him on the day it was supposed to come out. I hit his DM and I was like, Trap, where is that album, dog? Like, I need that.
Yeah, and he talks about what it was, and it was something that one of the songs, there was a discrepancy with the mix on one of the songs.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah.
He said,
But you know what I like about it, dude?
what?
Homeboy took the time to fucking make the album
Right.
legally his.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, for sure.
Like
Yeah.
that's shit like that's what separates people with me. Oh,
He's-
this motherfucker had to go revise something so he wouldn't get sued.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People that
Yeah.
are actually playing the fucking game. They're playing
What-
the industry. Like,
Yeah, it was something like that, or it was something like his ad libs were missing. It was something that he needed fixed. But either way, it's out now. Y'all go stream it, run him up for Trap. You know what I'm saying? He messes with us the long way, and we
For sure.
appreciate him. So
Love that guy.
that man let me come to his crib and pull up on him for an interview. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
that's
something
real
right
shit.
there.
So salute to him, man. And salute to all them, Logan, Star, and all them too. But
So, fun fact.
yeah,
With this episode,
yeah.
dinner's involved and it's ready.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, so we're going.
man, I got some shit to say, and we're back like we don't stop because we never do. Just before the break, and we have returned, and I am joined again by Squints and ChadArmesTV.
Hey, guys.
We enjoyed some spaghetti from Mrs. Squints. We talked to country. We talked to country about some business. I talked to my brother Cheesy. He bought a grenade.
Hell yeah. Eventful 30 minutes. Probably about 30, 45 minutes.
A
Yeah.
lot's happened.
Yeah.
A lot has
I've
happened.
coughed a lot.
He has.
I ate spaghetti. We watched Hartley Kiki Foot while she was eating her spaghetti in her high chair.
As she was painting pictures with spaghetti.
She was. Yeah.
Shout out to Leroy Biggs and the phenomenal intro back from the break.
Hell yeah. That's
Yeah.
the mid-tro. You know what I'm saying?
Fun fact. We started the intro and the mics were off.
Sorry.
And I did it again because that's how much the viewership.
And what about how
Matters
much?
to me.
How much of deja vu did you get through the second time when I said spaghetti again and I
Well,
said something else the second
think,
time? Hi, I said hi like I did. The
I
first
think
time.
the extensive use of psychedelics, I'm just always in a deja vu. You
I
know
get
what
it.
I've done
I'm
this
stuck in the
before.
matrix.
I've done this before. You know
Shout
what
out
I mean?
Andrew Tate.
I don't know, man.
You don't like him?
I don't know.
He's hard to get a thumb on him. Correct.
I'd put a thumb in them.
There you go.
Ooh. Okay. Well,
Andrew Tate versus Logan Paul.
Mm,
Boxing.
you think it'll ever happen?
I
though?
do. You know why? Because millions of us will buy
there's
tickets
a
to watch it.
bag.
That's
to
a
be
big
made.
bag.
So
The
They've
world
taken
would
him off
love.
all social media. They banned him.
feminists are going
Who?
to join
Tate?
Logan Paul.
Tate, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they banned his Instagram account and deleted him.
Yeah.
Huh.
And Facebook.
Yeah.
Meta.
Did they, or did he just say
Did
they?
they?
No, they did. TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook.
Yeah, I mean it's
So did he just say that happened, or what?
No, you can't
No,
find
like-
those accounts.
multiple news accounts on Instagram.
It didn't say it's been deleted. It said that it's been removed.
Yeah, like you go to his page and there's nothing there. It's like they do
Like
they
you
did to
can't
Ryan.
click on his page.
Yeah, like they did to Ryan a while back.
Because honestly, it means the only way you can get to him now is if you join the war room,
Or you box him.
war
The
room.
war.
Or you box him. I do think that's a great fight.
I'll
I want
box
to see
him.
that.
Man,
I'll box him. Who you got?
He's probably watching.
Who you got?
I'm going with Tate. He's a four-time.
I'm
world
going
bo-
with Tate,
world
too.
can
kickboxing
you
champion.
get the sensor ready?
No, I don't even use it.
Oh, okay.
No,
Why?
but
What do you wanna
I'm
say?
not boxing
Just
him.
say
I
it.
can't hit my.
No.
I can't.
You can't
oh my
talk. Is what you
God.
can't do.
I can't talk.
No.
I can't walk. I can't breathe.
He said it's cold outside.
Yeah. Today, Junior.
Gary Busey.
Why do we keep reverting back to Gary Busey?
I
Because
can't talk.
he's a fucking pervert, apparently, and that's hurts my heart.
We should stop
Chet
talking about it.
Steadman. It's
I love
news,
that
though.
part. Chet
Steadman.
Look at Leroy's hair out
That's
the
the name
front
of
of
the
that.
dude.
Dude,
Podcast.
jumping out the gym, baby.
Jumping out the gym.
Yeah, what's his hairdo called? Blake Griffin.
Ooh.
What that shit hit for?
What that shit is,
Millie?
folks. Shout
You know
out
what I
to
mean?
David Manning, though, and his phenomenal fading.
Yeah,
Shout out to-
David
hey,
Manning from
Hold on.
Shout out to
I got some shit
Rockies.
to say.
You need to get some Rockies beard oil. Chad.
I have it.
Oh, okay.
I already got-
You
yeah.
using it?
I haven't used it in about a week, but I need to use
No,
it.
you got to get in the habit of using it.
some shit to say.
Go.
Chad.
Jesus
listening.
Christ. Sorry, guys.
Well, I can't hear anything. My ears are ringing. Oh.
They talk about a cough.
I was hanging out with David and his son Israel and their friends.
Yeah.
I am very proud of Israel Manning. That 14-year-old.
He's
Look.
bro. He
He's
came
really
out to the
good.
garage the other night, sat in the garage and played 4 or 5 records. He asked me what I wanted, or 4 or 5 songs on the guitar. We're talking about David Manning's son. He's 14 years old. His name's Israel Manning, and he came out to the garage and David leaned inside. Went to go get a hot towel because I got my face. Yeah,
You got a facial.
I did. Shout out David Manning. But he said that he was going to go get Isaiah. Goes and gets him. Comes out. Israel. Sorry.
Yeah.
Is it Israel or Isaiah?
It's Israel.
Okay, Israel. Sorry about that. But I only met the kid once. But to my defense. But David said, I'll go get him. And he said, I just leaned in there and said, grab your guitar. Come on. And he came out to the garage. He played 5 songs. And I gave him $20.
So,
Dude, that's pretty cool.
so when I first
Yeah, I
met
gave him 20. He said,
Israel,
oh, no, you don't have to do that, sir.
when I,
You just called me sir, so I
Yeah.
do.
when I first met him, he had just picked up the guitar and he knew how to play Tennessee. I was pretty impressed because he knew how to play it.
Who sang that for me?
They played me a song they wrote.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a damn magnificent. Fuck good. This
Yeah,
is
the
a
kid's talented.
This is a magnificent song. Him and David wrote, and I mean, I told him today, like, I went out of my way stop the kid and be like, "Hey, dude, like,
You're
this shit-
special.
This shit's a career.
Yeah.
Like, take it serious."
Yeah,
That's
I told him the
dope.
same
I didn't
shit.
know that. I mean,
Two
I've been
nights-
watching his post. And
2 nights prior, he got the same lesson from me.
It's a country song, but it's like, it's so well written that 20 of the goofy motherfuckers on Music Row that can't write a lick of music, and I'll outright any of those motherfuckers, they would pay to be a part of something like this.
Well, that's dope, man. Especially with him being the age that he's at, and then that being something that he's already showing like promise in. You know,
Oh,
what I'm
dude,
saying?
he's phenomenal.
And
That's cool.
and it's like,
Especially just at playing the guitar. Like he's 14, so he's got developing to do as far as his
well, I
vocals
met
go.
him. He had his buddies over there. One's a bass player, one's a piano player.
Oh,
and
so
they're
we're
actually a band.
getting a band together, guys.
And
I'm with
it, like, and I'm 23 years old, so
Right,
I've never
yeah.
really had the chance to like
Live music's a different thing.
when I give someone advice, they're usually older than me.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And for me to see someone 14 wide-eyed the same way I was, but already know what they want to do,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Now, he's
Like,
kind of a different kid than you probably were at 14.
I was a drug dealing phenomenon.
Yeah, he's the son of a preacher, and
Yeah.
he's just a very nice young gentleman.
Different side of the tracks per se, but obviously into music like you were.
Yeah,
But it's
definitely.
just like
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I mean, like you said, yes sir, yes sir. Like
Yeah.
he
He
really,
gave you that,
yeah, and it's just like,
and you're not used to that being 23.
yeah,
It's dope, right?
and well, it's just like,
It's called respect.
well, it makes like, and I'm not downing them at all, but it was like an awe moment, like, oh, dude, you know, I want you to win, even if you fucking suck.
Yeah,
Which he blew me away.
yeah. He did great.
Yeah.
Like I said, he's like he's 14. So like I said, there's development there as far as his vocals go.
And then I
But
love, like,
he's not scared to sing. Like
So-
David literally went in there and told him to grab his guitar and come on, and he did exactly that. Sat down, said, "Do you want to hear anything?" And I'm like, "Whatever you want to play, Bubba. Play
So-
me something."
little fun fact:
Fun fact:
Bing, bing.
David Manning's father, Rocky,
Rocky, shout out Rocky's haircut.
was in business with my granddad.
Oh, okay, super
with
fun
the,
fact.
with the numbers, the running numbers,
Okay,
the
yeah.
legal promotion of
Yeah.
gambling.
Yeah, David talks
Yeah.
to his dad about his dad a lot.
Well, it's to
I've
the
got haircuts.
point, like, we started stumbling upon it. Turns out David's aunt was the bond lady
Yep.
that got him out of jail every time they got arrested in Nashville for when they busted the numbers houses.
Yeah, and what's
Wow.
crazy is when you found that out when me and you went to get our haircut that night with him, you started to find out that stuff that night, I remember. Yeah. That's wild, dude. That's
That is
small
wild.
world
Small
stuff.
world shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
for sure.
dope though. Especially when it's tied to stories like that.
Yeah,
Well,
because
and
you
too,
even
like-
called your mom that night.
Yeah, because like that story's so like everybody thinks the world of their granddad.
Of
Yeah.
course.
But my granddad, dude, was like a real deal fucking gangster.
Gangster.
A fucking Irish gangster, you know, like fucking,
Yeah.
like with the shit. And then David started talking about this stuff and like,
You're like, hold up, dude.
well, yeah, like he was
Yeah.
saying shit that was way gone before I was even thought of, but I knew it because
Yeah.
I've heard about it.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know. Shout out to Mannings.
Yeah,
Yeah, shout out to
David
the
God
Manning.
Mannings,
bless the
man.
Mannings.
For sure.
But y'all remember the name Israel,
Israel
Manning,
Manning.
because he's a guitar phenomenon, and he's on his way to being a vocalist as well.
Well, you throw in being able to write songs too, in addition to
Yeah.
just playing the guitar.
Dude.
That's a whole nother level.
To top the icing on the cake, though, is he's 14 years old,
That's what I'm saying.
Well-
but like, yeah,
Well,
and he's
it's
got
just-
a father that's David Manning.
I've been writing all kinds of music for 6 months now.
Yeah,
And can't nobody tell me I'm not a prolific motherfucking
Yeah.
writer. You know what I mean?
yeah, for sure.
Of multiple genres.
yeah. I was
Yeah.
going to say that next. I was waiting on the opportunity.
That song that they showed me
Yeah,
for a fucking rapper, David Manning's like us. He's a fucking rapper at the end of
yeah.
the day. You know what I mean?
He has a song on my playlist right now.
Like, okay, for this fucking rapper and his son that's just now aspiring to be a musician,
Yeah.
this song's special, man.
David told me that he initially, well, like alongside from being a singer, songwriter, and guitar player, he has aspirations to rap too. And I told him, like David said, yeah, he can rap a little bit too, but I told him to focus on that guitar and them vocals. And I looked at him and was like,
Well, when he's
Listen
ready, I'll
to
do
that.
an album with him. Hey, we've got top 5.
but I told him, I said, bro, you can go out in your Kovac, Bubba, and find somebody to write a rap song with you. But find somebody that's going to play that guitar with you.
Yeah.
Well, like,
You know what I mean? Like
know.
that's different, man. That's super different. That's just not the same kind of talk.
And I'll say this too. All of the human beings that I've encountered in my life, I'm 38. I would probably put David Manning in top 10 human beings I've ever
1,000,000%.
And that's my entire life. I'm talking about as far as genuine, good-hearted people. He would probably be in my top 10. Like
no better person for me to sit and get a haircut
for sure
every 6
for sure.
days.
And with that being said, the last two haircuts I got, I had to like circle back and pay him because he was trying to make me walk out the door.
Yeah, he'll do that
for free. And it's
any kind of occasion he can put it on you for a free haircut, he will do that.
Yeah,
and it's
and then he tried. Look, get this. I don't know if we should talk about a number on the air, and I won't. Fuck it.
Yeah.
But I said when I got my face shit the other day, you know, he gave me a fresh razor shave, hot towel, steam, all that shit, and obviously that's an extra charge from my normal charge of getting a haircut. So I know my initial charge, and I asked him what I owe him total now with the facial shit involved, and he told me lower than the amount of my normal haircut.
Yeah, it's because he's just.
I said, "Are you fucking kidding?" I said that on top of my haircut, and he's like, "No," and I'm like, "Bruh, like you got to be kidding me."
You know,
again, top 10.
And then I shot him 50 and left, and
know,
he was like angry about it.
People, that's what I did today, and he was like, "Man, really?" Because I stopped him. I was like, "Bro, you said more than that," and he looked at me and gave me the eyebrow. I was like, all
top 10 human beings, David Manning, first ballot.
People show their affection.
Definitely. He's a first-time ballot Hall of Fame for sure.
People show their affection in multiple different ways, and the way I show my affection about David Manning, I would put a very good person in the trunk of a car
for him
and drive that car into the Cumberland River for David Manning.
All right.
Would you jump out of the car first, right?
I mean, I can swim.
Okay, cool.
You know,
there you go.
Okay. But when you want to get real with him, he'll put that cap on for you too. You know what I'm saying? That's the best part about it. Because aside from being a great human being, he's a fucking preacher. Like, excuse my French.
Oh, wow.
But he's a pastor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's a fucking excellent barber and all that. But so from a father figure, though, for Israel and being involved in rap music, but Christian rap music, obviously.
Right.
Like, you talk about a top 10. Like, come on, bro.
Well, like in the country song, I kept telling him, hey, this is something. When David met me out at the truck the last time right before I left, I even apologized to him for it. I was like, David, listen to me. That goddamn song.
Yeah. You said GD?
Fucking great. And as soon as I said it, I was like, I'm sorry.
Yeah. And what did he say? Don't worry about it.
No, but again, just to put a bow on this little segment, like with David, I've known him since 2009. He cut my hair for the It's Not Every Day album. Like, I met him through Jelly in 2009. He's never once, as much, as a believer and a follower of the Lord that he is, and that he's a preacher, he's never once passed judgment on me ever. The way I talk, the stuff I talk. It's like, and I've never seen it. And that's big with me because so many people that are in that world are very quick to be the most judgmental people that I know, I meet.
All facts.
But he's just not that.
Yeah.
So
I think I've spoke about that on the podcast. I used to apologize, like, I'd say GD, but I'd apologize every time I would cuss.
Yeah.
And I cuss like a sailor.
Oh, yeah. I cuss.
You know what I mean? And then finally he was like, Squints, bro, it's more annoying for you to continuously apologize.
Yeah, for sure. I could see that.
And I'm like, all right, cool.
With that being said, next time I go in there, I'm going to be
bro,
like,
but he don't care. He don't. I just do it in open conversation now, and I don't even think twice about it. But I do try to filter the GD, but it probably drops here and there.
Ain't no filter in the GD.
Long story short,
Even
shout out David Manning.
Yeah. Shout out David Manning. He's a real one for sure.
Top 10.
Shout out David. Shout out Israel.
We've talked about
Change Music. Shout out Steve North.
Yeah, we talked about getting him back over here for a podcast too. I talked about it to him all the time. Even if it had to be a one-on-one, he just came and sat with me for an hour and a half and watched me smoke pot. That works too.
Yeah, I just don't know how that works with them. I don't know. Shout out David Manning.
He's going to the Red Rocks too.
We talk about it all the time. Is he? Yeah, we talked about that too. He's going to struggle.
Well, I thought about, all right, well, if Mark and Squints are going, if David's going for struggle.
Yeah, go with David.
I'm just going to commandeer it. I'm going to call struggle and be like, hey, dude, look, it's an emergency. Look, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I think that's the best part about that scenario, though. It's so far away.
Well,
it's a short list.
You get me and Squint. I just have a feeling if we're out west together unsupervised,
I'm always supervised.
Well, unsupervised. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit might get hazy.
Are you talking about like in a legal state
Oh,
where it's legal?
You give me enough rope to hang myself, I'm gonna make a swing set, motherfucker.
I'll hit up a dispensary and just
I like
stay
that
there and not
line.
even make the show.
He said, if you give me enough rope to hang myself, I'm going to make a swing set. That is dope.
Jeez, dude, where do you find those?
Stamped.
My mom. No,
real,
no,
mama?
no, I'm kidding. My mom ain't as sleek as me. She got a dirty mouth though. Old cussing ass bitch.
Yeah, my mom is
Old
saying
cab.
No, I'm
She's
sorry.
old cab. CAB, cousin husband.
Yeah.
We like acronyms here at ChadArmesTV. I got some shit to say to the podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Spell acronym.
Go. Don't do it, Chad. Don't do it. Don't do it.
ACRONYMN.
See, that's how you
Amy's
know.
in here. Amy, is that right?
That's right.
Acronym. How do you spell
You
acronym?
spelled it right.
Shout out to Amy.
Look, she ain't gonna
she's
get it right.
producing today's
Spell it.
podcast. I asked her to. She's got the phone to the Google machine.
Oh, to the Google machine.
I'm telling you, he spelled it
You want me to
right.
hit the button?
Shout out to Leroy.
Shout out to Leroy.
Hashtag
Biggs.
camouflage.
Can you talk today, Chad?
I
I do
can't-
not think you
I'm
can.
telling
Chad's
you,
had
dude.
COVID fog for the past 6 weeks.
It's. I don't think it's a fog at this point. It's just what I am.
Chad's just dumb now.
It's just what I am now, dude. I'm
COVID
telling
made
you,
him
there's
dumb.
been times in the car where I fell apart trying to talk, and Mel
Don't
was
fall
just,
apart.
She looked at me and was like, "Are you okay?"
We're
like
here for
I
you,
was
Chad.
falling apart, trying to say it. Just a normal story, but you know, it is what it is, baby.
Anyway, any feedback over there, producer? She loves us, Amy. Never mind, dear.
Acronym. He spelled
Acronym.
it
Can you
right.
tell us how to spell? Yeah, don't try. I need you just to Google real quick how to spell acronym so we can confirm with our millions of viewers right now. Then what's crazy is like 2 minutes ago, I asked you on the air to look at that up, and we've been waiting.
He spelled it right. ACRONYM. No, you put an N at the end.
Yeah, you're a loser.
Oh. Let's
Yeah.
just forget about it.
No, but
Moving
no,
on.
but I thought it had an N at the end too. God, did I say that right? An N at the end too.
That was kind of twisty, Chad.
Okay.
Don't be too hard.
Shout
on
out to
yourself.
Twist
Say
Adrenaline.
toy boat.
Adrenaline rush. Make a motherfucker want to go and pick up the palm. You know what I'm saying?
Say toy boat 5 times fast.
Toy boy.
You can't even.
You didn't even say it once.
You said
fast.
toy boy. You.
You said you queer. We're here.
I caught myself.
I didn't. We're here. We're queer. ChadArmesTV. There's your drop. Acronyms. Acronyms.
I just swallowed.
Where are
smoke.
we at? How many have we done? What time is it? Game time. Woo.
18.
Kind of scared me, bro.
I just jumped out of my own body there.
Hang on.
Look,
I'm dying.
both of my 40-year-old co-hosts. He looked at me. I thought he was going to hit me.
No, dude, I'm dying.
All right, put your hands above your head. All right, count backwards from 10.
10, 9, 8.
No, do it in your head. Tell me when you're done.
Toy boat. Toy boat. Toy boat. Toy boat. Damn it.
You know what counting backwards in your head does?
Makes you a stupid
It
bitch.
calms you town.
Toy boat. Toy boat. Toy boat.
Toy boat.
That's not
Toy
fast.
boat.
Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy.
You said toy butt. You said toy butt.
You said toy boy.
You said,
You said toy boy
you're
first.
a lady boy.
Toy. Thanks. What are we trying to say?
CWD in this bitch. You hear me?
Basically, all I've gotten from the second segment is David Manning's a fucking hell of a
A saint.
person.
And we can't speak English.
We
Yeah.
can't talk, and I have the hiccups I can't get rid of.
I whip my head back and forth. You know, let's see how random we can get for the next 5 minutes. Go. Damn it, I always do that and I mess it up. Because I called attention to it. Squints is going to hold his breath. Leroy, where you at? You still dipping? Cool. Are you almost done with those pouches?
I'm not dipping. And the next time you fucking yell at me,
I didn't yell. I didn't know I was yelling. You're dip. I'm saying, are you still dipping? I can't even open it.
would you like a straw with your drink? On this episode of Chad Died and I Got the Channel, you were breathing through your nose.
No, it wasn't.
You were.
No, because my hiccups are gone. That's how you know. I'm back, bitches. Chad, wake up.
Make a motherfucker want to go and pick up the pump. You know
Yeah,
what
that's
I'm
right.
saying?
That's how I twist the adrenaline rush.
I think I just got hit with Narcan.
It's so
All this smoke's probably good for my cough. It's probably making it better.
maybe you should hit the blunt.
Narcan.
Are you gonna write a song? You got another song? No. Write a song called Narcan. Chad, stop doing that in the microphone.
I'm trying to
You
get
sound
through. We're
like
almost to the
dead-
You
episode.
sound like the Tasmanian devil smoking Newports, bro.
like
Hell
a
yeah,
real
shout out
old one.
Newports.
Yeah, shout out Newport. Shout out Tupac. You wanted to get random. You don't even want to dribble the ball.
I was trying to dribble it, but you was holding your breath, and he
Dribble,
didn't give me
dribble.
any kind of feedback. I tried to talk to him, and he looked at me and threatened me.
Chad,
So
are
it
you
didn't
all
work?
right?
I'm trying not to call.
October 8th, I'll be in Drakesboro, Kentucky with Struggle Jitty.
Hell yeah!
Will you really?
Tell them
Yeah.
dates, dude.
When is this?
October 8th, Drakesboro, Kentucky with Struggle Jennings.
Let's
Kayla
go.
Curtis, Brianna Harness, Kentucky Music Mafia, DJ Cliffy, and Kid.
Let's go.
Hell yeah!
I want to go.
Hell yeah!
If I do some choreography, can I get up there and do it? Why you
Zach-
want everybody spelling, man?
Zach and Cody.
If we didn't talk so much football, we have to call this a spelling bee. Stop doing those noises.
It's trying to keep me from coughing.
I'd rather you cough than make
Okay.
those noises.
You asked for it.
No, turn off. Like, go this way. Look at that. Just the other day, though, I was listening on Rogan
said,
where Theo
okay.
Vaughn, with the Theo Vaughn, Joe Rogan,
Yeah.
they recorded that at Joe Rogan's studio.
Yeah, for sure.
And Joe Rogan talks about how he has a cough button right here. Like underneath the edge of the table for all of his guests, there's a little red button right here that they can hit when they're going to cough. That's amazing.
It is amazing. And for $100 million, he should have a button in the chairs where if they have to take a
For
dump,
$100 million,
the
he
chair
should have
opens up and then
sensors.
they can just go, and it just goes into wherever it goes.
Yeah, he probably shits in that chair.
Yeah, I mean, you have $100 million, Joe.
I mean,
Rogan.
I have it like this. So go make a noise. Well, I don't think they hear it, but we heard it.
I think they'll hear it. That was a pretty loud fucking cough.
It's so
It was loud.
so aggressive.
It really is. And you've been doing that since you had the vid?
Yeah, just the last 4 days.
You cough like a drunk.
The
Do
vid,
I?
Amy's just getting over the vid.
Shout out to Vid.
Shout out to vids.
What are we calling this one?
The vid.
We can't
think
call
we
it that.
need
We can't call it that.
We said something cool at the beginning.
Chet Steadman.
Chet Steadman's what
Chet
we're calling it.
Stedman has been
Perfect.
mentioned
That's
plenty.
perfect. Chet
Chet,
Stedman.
I know you're all about it, dude. You want to fuck Gary Busey.
No, I don't.
And even if you don't want to.
No, dude. Not Gary Busey. Even if I didn't, he's going to come take the shit. Grab him by the pussy.
I said, oh, God.
ChadArmesTV, I got some shit
I
to
got
say, man.
some
We're
shit
killing
to
it.
say. That's how we do this.
That's what this has been, man.
Oh, man. The Buzz are back in town.
Yeah, it was good to have the three-piece band back
The
together.
three
man.
must be queers.
Can you say
The
that?
three
Sing it
must
one
be
time.
queers.
Sing it one time.
Boss back in town, the boss.
Oh, what are you doing? Put those back on.
He
What
did
is
that on
wrong with
purpose.
you?
He did that on purpose to mess up my shine.
Why
I was
does it
trying
do
to
that?
sing for us, dude, and you just did that.
That's the only time. The only time we get feedback.
It would Pat.
Only time
I've
feedback.
got a rebuttal.
Go.
There was a fucking fly
Where?
on my ear.
Let's
On
try-
your-
then
while your headphone
you
was
start
on
to
your
sing, and
ear.
I would do backup.
No, I want to do the instrumental.
Okay. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town.
Baby, you like
Was
my
that as-
podcast, babe?
Was that as awkward?
This is what we've been building
I
over
don't
here.
like it. Well, not tonight. It's not been the best. But we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it we're gonna make it through 102.
I gotta go to Florida.
100 plus. Yeah, you better get the fuck home.
Get away from me and Squint.
Yeah, dude. 100 plus episodes, and I think we're losing
I'm gonna come
our
back
fucking
down there
minds.
coughing.
I think we've
and
reached the
stuttering.
We've reached the Harry. I've reached the top. Home Alone 2.
Hey
Come on,
kid,
dude.
suck brick.
I love how I put the movie title at the end so people would know. Harry, I've reached the top. Get us out of here, dude. I'm gonna call
Yeah,
this
dude.
fucking
Y'all know what it
garage
is. It's
inside
episode 1 million and something. It feels like I don't know. It's I got some shit to say to podcast. Chad Arms TV, the kids home. Leroy
Chet
Biggs,
Steadman.
Chet Steadman, definitely. Well, yeah. All right, y'all know what it is. We're out here, Chatty.
Bitch, we got views.